It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Atlanta Falcons and the New Orleans Saints. The season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. On the return, this is ETN. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Shuck. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
On 1st down, they'll run. A lot of space ahead. He's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
It's all they needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted. To stop with a quick pass, it became really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They give it to him again. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Catch is made in close. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 6-0 lead right away. So that right there, Brock, exactly what you want to start off the contest.
Opening drives are such tone setters. You come out flat as a group, maybe go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, but here, they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All lined up and ready to boot it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's for John Robinson. Drop flat. First guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Offense in a hurry up here. Back now, pressure coming. His first throw is an interception. And the Saints are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Off the play action, Chuck. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Falcons are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
First and 10, around to Robinson. He's going to bring this down to their 35. Gain 11 on that play. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
All set to go now from the 35.
Come on. Set. Pat the 60.
Going to the ground again on first. And it's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Josh Hines Allen, that's time to haul him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Down the field, and he's got Carter. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. They get 23 on that one. And that's a Falcon first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
They put a receiver in motion left. Working inside the red zone. Brought in. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
19-18. Check smash.
Slot man motioned over. On second down, Robinson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
The offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on third and short.
Third down give to Robinson. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up.
Third and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Fourth down, pass coming. That one complete to Pitts. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, this is Etienne. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. First call here coming from the shotgun. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Saints first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Chuck now on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Completed to his running back. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. And he'll go down here at the 16. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Back to the well again. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles. This league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Dumped off to his running back. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
For a play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
They'll run, ETN. They make a stop at the last minute. It's a game down to the 1. First shot gets them 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion move.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Saints take a 2nd quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Falcons 7.
All lined up and ready to boot it away. Has this at the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 31-yard line.
Ready, set.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Here we go, here we go. 19, Tiger, 19.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Still finding room past the 45. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, this is ETN. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Rush coming for Shuck. Along the outside, he crosses midfield. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Rolling back, it's the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. Once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shuck. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And more importantly, in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Now Chuck on third and long. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that's now two, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And